Hi friends, welcome to Monday Makeup Fix with Julie. If you are jumping on now, that probably means that you are catching this via the replay. So put hashtag replay down in the comments so I know that you watched and I can come and say hi. If you at any time jump in and catch it live, please make sure that you always say hi down in the comments so I can say hi back. So for today's Makeup Fix Monday, I will be talking about our Lash of the Month and limited edition lash. So hi everyone, thanks for jumping on. Again, just comment down below when you jump on so I can say hi. I'm just going to put some regular mascara on my lashes here while we wait to get started. And then let me explain to you the difference between the Lash of the Month and the limited edition lash, which also changes every month, because I think that might be a little confusing, and I probably confused some of you last week when I was talking about the subscription boxes. So I just wanted to kind of like explain the difference. So the Lash of the Month is a lash that we usually have in stock that you can buy anytime. And we just discount it. We take $10 off the bundle price. So normally a lash and a liner is $55. So the Lash of the Month is only $45. So you're getting $10 off of the Lash of the Month. And like I said, it's a lash that we have all the time that you can buy anytime. But we just pick one every month and kind of put it on that special discount for you, which is a really big discount if you buy them separately. Because if you buy a liner by itself, it's $40, and a lash by itself is $35. So separately, it would be $75. They're already discounted down to $55 if you bundle them. And then, like I said, the Lash of the Month is bundled down to $45. So you get an additional savings on the Lash of the Month. So that is Lash of the Month. The limited edition lash is something that we just created just for this month. It's a brand new style, brand new design, and basically whenever it's gone, it's gone. So we try to have it throughout the whole month. So the month right now, the whole month of September, we will have this special lash. And like I said, when we stop making them, they're done. That's it. So the limited edition lash is something that's new every single month. It's never been out before. It's a brand new design. People who have the subscription boxes, they get it first because they get it at the end of August instead of during the month of September, but it's available for sale during the month of September, and then when the end of September comes, it's gone, and that's it. So normally that limited edition lash or the Lash of the Month are always our magnetic lashes, right? Because that is what we are known for. That is our flagship item. That's what everybody comes to us for. They know and love. So this month is kind of a special month because we have a different kind of lash for both our limited edition and the Lash of the Month. So hi everyone, thanks for jumping on. Comment below when you jump on and say hi, and let me know that you're here. Thanks for popping in. I'm not going to read comments right now because I want to make sure that I keep this short and sweet for you guys, but I do always come back and read the comments, so please leave me comments below. So if you're just jumping on, I was just explaining the difference between the limited edition lash and the Lash of the Month. So for September, like I said, the Lash of the Month, the one that is discounted $10, is something that we've already had in stock. So this month is special because we are using our adhesive lashes. These are non-magnetic. They're just regular strip lashes, like glue-on lashes. For all of you who are so in love with your glue-on lashes, we do have a line of strip lashes. So these ones are called Subtle. That is this month's Lash of the Month. So they are discounted for you if you get the lash and a liner. And then the limited edition lash, the one that we created, brand new design just for this month. It is called Wonder Light, and it is very similar to our Wonder Lash. If you like the Wonder Lash, that is magnetic. It's just kind of a lighter version. It's not as thick and full but it's the same shape. So it's called Wonder Light, and this is our limited edition lash. This is the one I'm going to be trying on for you today. But just remember, this is the one that is on sale all month long, Settle, and then Wonder Light is limited edition. So once it's gone, it is gone. So this is the one I'm going to try on for you today. So I realized that I need my scissors here. Hopefully I have them right here. Oh, right there. Okay, so let me open these up. This is a brand new pack. I got it in my subscription box, and I have not opened it yet. So let me open this up. Hi, everyone. Thanks for jumping on and watching with me today. All right, so I'm going to take them out of the package here. This is what they look like. And again, these are just strip lashes, so there's no magnets on them. They are just little lashes on a strip, a band. And this one is a clear band. Oh my goodness. This looks like so thin, I don't want to break it. I'm going to use my tweezers. This is a clear band so that it looks extremely natural when you're putting it on. Look, it's already sticky. So it's going to look extremely natural when putting it on because you're not going to have the black band. It is a clear band. Look at that, it's already sticky, so. All right, but I am going to, so I'm going to trim this just a little. So how you can tell if you need to trim your lashes or not, if you're wearing it and you blink and you can feel it like scratch right here, then it's too long or too close to the outside corner. If you're wearing it and it starts to like pop up on the inside corner, it's just not staying down, then it's too long or it's too far in, but most of the time it's too long and you need to trim it. So what I do is I kind of like hold it up to my eye first and see where I want that outside one to go and then where I want the inside to go. And I know that I want to trim about that much off. So I want it to kind of line up with the colored parts of my eye. So I'm going to trim about that much off. If you're used to using our magnetic lashes, then you can always just hold one of these strip lashes up to your magnetic one and see, like, get about the same size and cut from there. So another thing, well, let me cut this before I lose my spot here. Another thing I wanted to point out is, so when you cut one, I always have people like lay it back in the box and then look at your other lash, and if you cut this one from the inside, then you want to cut the inside of this one. You don't want to cut like outside of this one and inside of that one, because then you're going to have like lopsided, where one's going to be longer on one side or on the inside, and they're going to look like two totally different lashes. So make sure if you cut the inside, you also cut this inside, or you can cut this outside and cut this outside. So these lashes are, oh, what's the name for it? There's doe-eyed, and then I keep wanting to say flare. They're longer on the outside than they are the inside. So if you cut the outside, that longer part off, then your lash isn't going to be as long. If you cut the inside part, where it's really short, then you keep that outer wing. Make sense? So if you think that outer wing is like a little bit too long for you and too much, then that's the part that you cut. But if you really like that length, you really like that outer wing, then cut from the inside. So this one I cut from the inside, so I'm going to grab this one and cut that one from the inside. Again, I'm going to grab my tweezers to take this off because I don't want, because it's super sticky on here. There we go. And I'm going to hold up this little piece that I cut so that I know exactly how much to cut on the new one. I'm just going to kind of like stick them together because this is sticky already. I'm going to try and like stick it on here. There we go. And then I can see where I want to cut. Perfect. And again, these are just like little, actually these came in my nail trimming kit. But you can use like nail clippers, use anything. We sell a little pair of scissors just like this. So whatever you need. Okay, so I got my lashes. I trimmed them, and now I'm going to do my liner. So we have this really cool adhesive pen that you can use, and this one is clear. I was gonna say I normally use clear, but it does also come in black and in brown. So if it's easy for you to, like, if you want a line on your eyelid, if you're normally an eyeliner type of person, then you can use the brown or the black. But if you're someone who does not want a line, you don't want to see it, you want this to be as natural as possible, then we do have clear. Now our magnetic lashes, you cannot get a clear magnetic liner because it has iron oxide in it, and you can't make it clear. You just can't. So, but because this one is glue, it's an adhesive, then we could make it clear. People ask that a lot. That's a common question. Like, can I get the liner in clear? Well, not the magnetic liner, but the adhesive pen, that can come in clear. So I'm just shaking it up because it's brand new. Obviously, I just opened the package, so I just wanted to kind of shake it up and get everything mixed up. That is what it looks like. And again, because it's new, I'm just going to, oh no, it comes out right away. I didn't know if it would like take a while for it to come out, but no, that totally like came out right away. As you can see, the little bit of glue there. So I do this, I think, a little bit different than a lot of people do. So I do one coat on my lid, and then I do one coat actually on the lash. So you should do 2 coats. Most people do 2 coats on their lid. But like I said, I do it a little bit different. So what works for me might not work for you, but you can give it a try. All right, so I got my little handy dandy mirror here, and I am just going to get as close to my natural lashes as absolutely possible. And even though it's clear, like I can still see where the liner is and where it's going. And I'm just kind of like rubbing it, dabbing it, just making sure that my lash, the line on top of my lid is completely coated. And this will get like makeup on it, especially if you already have, you know, eyeshadow and whatnot on. It's totally fine. It still works. The glue still comes out of it. I've had ones that I've, you know, used many, many times, and this thing is like completely coated in makeup and it still comes out clear. Don't worry, it will still work. Okay, so let me do this side. And again, I'm just getting as close to my lash line with it as possible, because that's where I'm going to want to put the strip lashes. I don't want there to be a gap in between my natural lashes and the fake lashes. So I want to get the glue as close as possible, so that way the lashes will stick as close as possible. That makes sense, hopefully. I'm going to make sure I get the outer corners really good so that they don't pop up on the outer corners and the inner corners. Make sure I get those really good. All right, so now this is where you would go in with your second coat, and you can just immediately apply your second coat. I am going to apply my second coat directly on the lash. I don't know if you're supposed to do this. I'm sure somebody somewhere out there is probably like, no, don't do it. It's all right, I'm doing it. So when I do it, I try to get like right, you probably can't, I don't know if I can get this to like focus, but I am getting like just right on the band. Like I'm holding the little lash fabrics, or the like little pieces of lash, and I'm just coloring on directly on the band. So I don't want to get the glue on the actual lashes, because that would be bad, because then they would like stick together and eventually like they would get all gross. But I do want to get it all over this clear band. Okay, I think we're good there. All right, Let me look at it, see which one I have. This goes on this eye. Okay. I did look. I couldn't remember which one I picked up. And okay, this is the eye it goes on. So I am just going to, and I already have mascara on. This is probably easier to do. They say that you should put mascara on to help your lashes blend. But for me, it's so hard because I feel like my natural lashes like get in the way. Okay, so I'm going to grab tweezers here and help pull this side down into place. And I like these tweezers because they're like shaped like that, kind of bent. Really helps. And they're like so stuck on there that I keep trying to like move it and rearrange it, and they're really stuck right now. So I think that's good though. I mean, I am not normally a glue-on lash girl. Like 100% I'm not. I like my magnetics. They are so quick and easy. They just plop right on. Those are definitely my go-to lashes. But these are a really good alternate choice for those of you who love glue-on. Just letting you know they're not my cup of tea. Sometimes it's okay because sometimes things take practice. Magnetic lashes totally take practice. You know, like the first time you use them, they obviously took practice for a lot of people. So the glue-on ones definitely take practice as well. And I just don't wear them as often to be really great at them. But that's okay. I'm here to show you guys, and maybe you are really great at them, or you will be really great at them because this is what you love. Again, what works for me may not work for you, and that's totally fine. Okay, so I think I've coated this one pretty well. Got enough glue on there. Make sure this is still gluey, sticky. Okay, I'm going to put the lid back on this so it doesn't dry out. And then let's try this other one. So I'm going to try and do my inside corner here first to get that really where I want to get it. Here we go. And I kind of like I aim for my natural lash to like lay it down on top of my natural lash, and then I kind of just push it in. If anybody has any tips and tricks, I am all ears. Put them down in the comment. I'm all for it. There we go. Okay, I did it. Yay! So that's what they look like. Wonder Light adhesive lashes. So I do not love this look where lashes stop, even with my magnetics. I don't like where the liner or lashes or anything stops and you have like nothing in the bottom corners of your eye. That's totally personal preference. Some people don't mind that. I don't love it. So I'm just going to take like a felt tip liner and just kind of finish that off. There we go. See, that just feels better to me. And again, it's personal preference. You may not have even noticed or cared, but I do. There we go. There we go. See? I just feel like that's so much better. And then you can, you know, fill in a little bit on the outside, do a little wing if you want, whatever. I'm just going to leave it like that. So there you go. That is our adhesive liner application, trimming, sizing. gluing, putting on, all of the things. And I mean, these really are like really great quality. Everything that we make is amazing, and it's going to stay on. It's going to last all day. You have no worries about that. This little adhesive pen is amazing. It's super easy to work. Like I said, it comes in black, brown, or clear, and it really will hold for a long, long time. Like, this is on there. Now, oh look, like my finger's going to stick to it now. Let it dry for a minute before you touch it. But honestly, like, this is going to be there all day long now. So I love it. So again, limited edition lash, Wonder Light. It will be there all day long until I take it off tonight. Aren't they so pretty? So this is the one that's only good through the end of this month. And then Subtle is the lash of the month. This is the one that is on sale in the bundle with your liner and this lash. I should have said this before. You get 2 sets of these. So if you buy Wonderlight, you're getting 2 of these boxes. If you buy a Subtle, you're getting 2 of these boxes. Because strip lashes only last for about 15 wears, whereas our magnetic ones you can wear about like 30 times. 20 to 30. These are like 10 to 15. So we give you 2 of them so that it will last just as long. Does that make sense? So whenever you order a pair of Subtle lashes and you order your liner to go with it, you're actually getting 2 boxes and a liner. Okay? So if you have any questions, drop them down in the comments. Again, if you hopped on and you're watching live with me, say hi so I can come back and say hi. And thank you for watching, and I hope that you love these and consider getting a pair. I'll put my link either in the comments or in the description here too, so that you can go and check them out. We do have a few other styles of adhesives as well. In case neither one of these 2 were a jam, we do have other ones. We have ones that are more bold. We have ones called XOXO, which are super pretty. So I'll drop my link. You can go check them out. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. Have a happy Monday.